So, a very good morning, Excellency, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Asian Vision Dialogue interview program. This week, we will bring a very interesting and timely topic regarding the cyber diplomacy in the context of Cambodia and capacity building of Cambodia on cyberspace. So, and this week, we have an honor to have Excellency Tin Somnang to be our guest speaker on the mentioned topic. Excellency Tin Somnang is the General Director of the Information Research and Analysis Group of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation of the Kingdom of Cambodia. And recently, he is also a strategic advisor to the Asian Vision Institute, AVI. Further than that, he is also a PhD candidate at the School of International Law at the Southwest University of Political Science and Law at Chongqing of the People's Republic of China. So without further ado, let me welcome Excellency to our program.
Thank you. It's my great honor to be at the AVI Asian Vision Institute dialogue program, and I'm happy to be as a speaker and welcome to all audience. Thank you.
So thank you, Excellency, for your presence here today. Without further delay, let's start with our discussion. So for your introduction, cyber diplomacy is a relatively new concept in the international relation that involves the use of diplomacy to address and manage issues related to cyberspace. And cyber diplomacy is becoming increasingly important as the world becomes more reliant on digital technology and more interconnected. And the rapid development of the new technology and the increased use of the internet have created both a new opportunity and challenges in the field of cyberspace. And in this connection, cyber security threat, cyber crime, cyber espionage, and the risk of cyber attack on critical infrastructure and real and growing concern for the government and organizations across the world. For that reason, cyber diplomacy is taking a new emerging role to promote cooperation and collaboration between countries to develop governance mechanisms that are effective in managing cyber security threats and ensuring the stability of cyberspace. So first of all, Excellency, to comprehend the understanding on the above mentioned topic, could you kindly elaborate a bit on the cyber diplomacy in the concept of in Cambodia?
Cyber diplomacy can be defined as the use of diplomatic resources and the performance of diplomatic functions to secure national interests concerning cyberspace. It serves as a mechanism to promote dialogues, facilitate communications, and create agreements to enhance global governance, reduce cyber confrontations, and resolve cyber-related issues peacefully by creating security and confidence-building measures between states based on the agreed international norm. Cyber diplomacy includes, but not limited to, cyber dialogue, internet freedom, human rights, in cyberspace and cyber-related issues. Given that cyber diplomacy is relatively new discipline, the field itself remains underexplored, and due to the differences and interest in application of internet norm, there remain politically contentious issue on how cyberspace should be regulated and governed. With the high proportion of young population, Cambodia is one of the most competitive mobile market in the region, with 116 mobile cellular subscription per 100 people. And almost half of the Cambodian population have access to internet, mainly through mobile phone. Therefore, that is high time that Cambodia need to be aware and start preparing for the contentious tension caused by cyberspace now and ahead.
So thank you, Excellency. So how significant is the cyber diplomacy in the context of digital technological development in Cambodia particularly?
Like I said in the previous questions, Cambodia is one of the most competitive mobile market in the regions, and almost half of its population have access to internet, mainly through a mobile phone. As a small state with limited human and financial resources, it is critically for Cambodia to have a clear vision on and a strong political will to develop its cyberspace and cyber diplomacy policies to address a relatively low level of digital talents and infrastructure and resources, and adapt to the unpredictable futures of cyberspace, upholding multilateral approach by adhering to significant role of UN agency in internet governance sovereignty. I think it's a key to promote the Cambodia self-reliance and developments in terms of bolstering cooperation, strengthening confidence measures, and building its cyber capacity.
So thank you, Excellency. It was quite interesting how the significance of the cyber diplomacy for Cambodia. And next question, could you kindly determine the challenges of modern technology and how could cyber diplomacy work to mitigate those challenges?
Although ICT provide opportunity for the country to accelerate social and economic growth, it's come at a price due to relatively poor protection and management system and the lack of adequate legal and regulatory framework and limit financial resources and human resources. Cybercrime issues are challenging issue for Cambodia to respond to. However, according to the United Nations Survey 2020 Index, Cambodia have markedly improved in recent year relating to its telecommunication infrastructures and engagement of the citizen in making decisions through social media platform. Being cognizant of the importance of the technology and cyber diplomacy, Cambodia support the development of the digital connectivity and digital-led society and economy to achieve country resilience and sustainable development. With support from our friends, Cambodia hope that it will become one of the digitally advanced state in the future. This is why cyber diplomacy is crucial.
So, thank Excellency. Moving to Cambodia context, as we all know that Cambodia, like many other countries, faces a number of challenges in cyberspace, including the threat of cyber espionage, cybercrime and cyber terrorism as well. However, the country has been slow in addressing these issues due to the lack of awareness, resources and expertise in the field of cyber space. On this ground, what policy has the government put in place to tackle these challenges in a timely manner for the safety of its sovereignty?
The importance of cyberspace have been incorporated in the government rectangular strategy phase 4, emphasizing digital economy and the shift toward technology-driven era. Cambodia has put forward the ICT Master Plan 2020 to address the mentioned problem. The country has recently issued a sub-decree on establishing a national internet gateway to ensure national security in cyberspace. As stated in Article 1, it is important to note that Cambodia set up the sub-decree on international gateway is to protect our national security in line with UN government group of experts 2015 report, and it is essential that we follow with the Asian 11 norm that based on the 11 norm of the UNGGE 2015 report as well. To tackle the growing threat, Cambodia have established the cybercrime anti-cybercrime department under the National Police of Cambodia, and also established a national computer emergency response team we call as CAMCERT. And the draft of cybercrime law is now being processed. And there is also a law on telecommunication at promulgation in 2015, but it's not regulate in the telecom sector rather than protect user and the country from cyber attack. And it is not a complete and to tackle the lack due to the lack of policy, and there are a few joint efforts between private organization and government ministry in Cambodia in managing and responding to cyber risks to further mitigate the risk.
So to add on, what are the key areas that need to be addressed to build the capacity of cyber diplomacy in Cambodia?
With our regulation in place, there are still skepticism toward Cambodia effectiveness and readiness. However, it should be noted that the relevant ministry have taken part and are committed in cyber awareness and capacity building. To put into perspective, internet only available in Cambodia in 1997, so we cannot achieve that overnight as we lack of resources and also capacity. And not to mention the capacity, the gaps between the different nations. Although Cambodia has capacity, limited capacity and prone to cyber attack, there will be opportunity for the nation to create a conducive environment and attractive platform to develop skill and capability in cyberspace. With this, Cambodia also seeks to further on protection management system and legal frameworks and also financial and human resources. To address the infrastructure issue in order to achieve the goal of digital technology, Cambodia fully supports the development of digital connectivity and digital-led society to achieve a country resilient and sustainable development. And considering the geopolitical tension in international affairs, Cambodia play an active role to mitigate the security risks.
So thank you, Excellency. Last but not least, from your observation, what should be the policy recommendation for the security advancement in cyberspace in Cambodia?
Supporting the international organizations, particularly the UN-led cyber governance, simply UN have to maintain peace and security globally, especially UN specialized body, International Telecommunication Union, ITU. UN may bring confidence among states, especially in preserving sovereignty and equal participation among states, and to preserve UN international norm and especially following the UN charters. And this is why cyber security, cyber diplomacy should not be underrated, and we can bring cooperation and reduce tensions. And cyber diplomacy can also offer a win-win solution and benefit for all parties. And the transboundary characteristic of the cyberspace mean that we working together in some extent, if not all, is inevitable. And therefore, all relevant actors should turn this crisis into opportunity. And with the international organization supervision, party involved should practice multilateralism, reduce skepticism causing by political and economic factors. And with international uncertainty, regional cyberspace management yet to be agreed upon, Cambodia adoption of International Gateway (INJ) establishment is prompt and essential to protect national security, especially from future surprise cyber attacks. And future improvement on cyber awareness, further improvement on cyber awareness, cyber technology development, and the implementation of the cyber technology for the benefit of the society, including diplomacy.
So many thanks, Excellency, for the insightful explanation for the question. And due to the time constraint, I would like to conclude our discussion here. And once again, I would like to express my sincere appreciation to Excellency Tin Samnang for your time and your contribution to our discussion today.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Excellency. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and we will come back next week.